every single rock that has been removed from the zone has been checked personally, either by myself or my colleagues, to ensure that we're minimizing the disturbance to marine life and to the ecosystem. And in doing so, we've been able to get under the nooks and crannies, if you were, of that intertidal zone and be much more effective in our cleanup. And dare I say, confidently, I might add, that I think because of the efforts this weekend, we've mitigated at least 70 to 80% of the long-term environmental impact by taking those decisions.
Say that again, 70 to 80%, you think?
I think so. We've been able to remove a lot of material. Even today, we're now moving from the big hard rocks, which some of them weighed a ton or more, to now being able to get under all those areas, cleaned. Now we're taking away the small pebbles, the sand, again, washing all of that. So by doing this, the leaching into the marine environment, which would have taken months, has been severely, drastically reduced.
Okay, notwithstanding, we heard the Environment Minister, John Cortés, say that unavoidably small organisms covered in heavy fuel oil will have died,
yes.
with a knock-on effect for the food chain above them. So how do you calculate this, sort of 70 to 80% of the impact having been mitigated?
Well, what we've done is, if we would not have been able to reach a lot of these areas and we wouldn't have lifted some of the heavy boulders, it would have been impossible to clean. So we would have had months and months of oil leaching out into the marine environment, being redistributed between the water column, affecting that coastal habitat. One of the things that we found is that when the oil hit that area, it was high tide. So it hit the back area of the coastal marine zone up to the cliff, and luckily the frontal area of the coastal zone was not impacted. It's complicated our cleaning operation, but it means if we hadn't taken the decisions we did this weekend, we would have had oil seeping for months and affecting that frontal coastline bit, which was relatively unaffected.
Okay, talk to us a little bit about the actual contaminant itself. It's heavy fuel oil, which, as I understand it, is particularly damaging to the environment. No?
Yes, so like Minister said, it is thick, tarry oil. Whatever has come into contact with it will have perished. It will take us a long time to quantify the full effects on the marine environment. What we have been doing, though, is we have been cataloguing everything, every single limpet, every single crab or whatever we have found that has been affected. I am happy to say, it might seem silly, but we have rescued a few small crabs, cleaned them and put them back somewhere else. For us, all marine life is precious. And we will keep at this. Once we've done the heavy lifting and the heavy shifting now, we will move on to manual cleaning, and this will take weeks.